Hey, Ross Robertson here. You know, as a fishing guide of more than 20 years, I've seen a lot of things ruin trips, and the controllable one is not dressing right. And a lot of people don't dress right for these trips. You know, layering is really important, but having some of the small accessories are also really important. So I'm going to kind of walk you through some things to think about as you prepare for your next trip. First off is having a nice fleece. You know, like I like the little, this is a Sims like pile fleece deal. There's different weights of these things. I like the heavier one, just really nice and warm. One of my favorite articles of clothing that goes over the top of this is they call it the Extreme Hoodie Pullover. And it's really neat because you've got thin fleece here, but a lot of Primaloft up high. So as you put this in and put a jacket over the top or whatever it may be, you don't have a lot of that bulk in there. So in the sleeves, it's this thinner fleece, and we've got the heavier stuff up front here. And so that's going to let me put my ultimate layer over the top of this, or even a vest over the top of this if it's really, really cold. But a couple other little things I'll show you that really make a difference is, again, a neck gaiter like this, and having a really good one. This is Gore Windstopper. It's a Sims. It's got nice fleece on the inside, so it's really comfortable. I pull that up over my face as I'm going down the lake. Even if you have your hoodie zipped up, it keeps that water from running down on you. It keeps your face and really your whole body so much warmer because of this. I have a couple of these to make sure I always have a dry one. And I kind of complement that with the Sims Windstopper hat here, because a lot of these hats we all wear, stocking caps, they look cool. Guess what? When you're driving down the lake, they're terrible. So this right here is super warm, but the biggest thing is it doesn't let the wind go through there and give you those kind of wind headaches that we all know as we're driving a boat down the lake or really any type of outdoor activity. So I like to do that. And then one of the items that I kind of don't use a lot, but when I use it, it is really necessary. And that's a good pair of ski goggles. Having one that you can take out the lenses, maybe get it clear, or depending on what you're doing, you know, I have like the yellow one here for snowmobiling, but clear or the off gray, you know, a couple of those so you can switch through. But having a really good pair and put over your hood and everything to kind of lock that all in, it's going to keep that rain off your eyes. Horrible deal. Hate that deal. Ski goggles are a must for that, and a good pair really makes a difference. Then the other thing is maybe you're fishing with your buddies. I do that, believe it or not, or you're in little tiller boat here. We'll take this and a waterproof bag to put all that stuff in. Maybe it's an extra layer, maybe it's some of those items we talked about if you're fishing with a buddy. But having that waterproof bag is saved countless trips, especially when we travel and do some of the stuff that we're doing. And then the other thing that, again, invest in this. I hear guys all the time say, hey man, I don't think I need this. I'm wearing the Sims Pro Dry or the Insulated Challenger. This happens to be the Guide Insulated, but several of those different suits, depending on the temperature ranges that you're going to be in, are amazing as a bib and parka setup. You can use these things, you know, for snowmobiling. You can use them for at the football game, thing like that. It's just not for fishing. But if you're out in the cold, you're out in the rain, the nasty elements, I promise you, you will not regret having some good clothing, having those accessories, and make sure you layer properly for the range.